Hello, everyone. We are starting a series on Ayurveda 101 for beginners like me with Dr. Sharad Kulkarni, who is an award winning doctor from Bangalore, India. Dr. Kulkarni is going to be joining us in 1 second and talk about different doshas today. So, Dr. Kulkarni is joining us. In 1 second, we'll be starting with basic concepts of doshas. What exactly is doshas? How many different doshas are there? We are going. Hello, Dr. Kulkarni. How are you?
Hello, I'm great. How are you?
Good. Great to see you. So,
Same here.
yeah. So thank you so much for joining us in our Ayurveda 101 for beginners like me, not like you.
Okay. I think even I was a beginner once upon a time.
Good. So let's start with dosha. What exactly is dosha? So maybe you can just explain it in very simple terms and how many different type of doshas are there?
Okay, very good question. Uh, Before going ahead with dosha, I would like to introduce a little bit about Ayurveda because since we are starting with Ayurveda 101 series this
Yes.
month, so I think that will be very beneficial for everyone or every viewer or every listener to just know about the Ayurveda in short, and then we'll keep discussing about it later also. So basically, Ayurveda is a life science, or we can call it as a medical science, which basically deals with uh, maintenance of the health of a healthy individual and then treating the diseased. So here, diseased means DISEASED, that is one who is suffering from any disease. So that deceased. So treating the deceased is the second aim of Ayurveda, and the first aim of Ayurveda is the maintenance of the health of a healthy individual. So this is all about Ayurveda, and here we have lots of therapies. We have lots of herbs. We have lots of formulations. We have lots of dietic and lifestyle changes. All these things together constitute Ayurveda. And then the basis of Ayurveda is formed by three things. One is dosha, one is dhatu, and one is mala. So you have asked about dosha. Dosha here means the one which is capable of maintaining the health if they are in balanced state. Dosha are three in number. If they are in balanced state in the body, everyone has it in their body. And if they are in a balanced state, it means they are healthy. And then if they are imbalanced, then it means that they are suffering from some disease or they are gonna suffer with some disease. So the three dosha are, one is Vata, the second one is Pitta, and the third one is Kapha. So all these three dosha are present in each and everyone's body, just like venom which is present in the snake. See, the venom which is present in the snake's body will never harm that snake, but
Yes.
it is, yeah, but it can be harmful to others. So there's a different story. So what happens here is, if at all this dosha is not, or these dosha which are not in the balanced state, they tend to cause lots of diseases. And then if they are in the balanced state, again I'm repeating it because it's very important. So if they are in balanced state, it's the state of health, or it's the sign of a healthy person.
Okay, so let's just give one little bit of a definition on you. You use the other two words also. One was dhatu, the third one was mala, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
So, so,
absolutely.
so I know this topic is on dosha today, but we do want people to understand the basics of what dhatu is and what
Okay.
mala is, and then how does it correlate with dosha. So maybe that's what we talk about today, and we can talk about the different type of doshas next session, and that's perfectly fine too.
Yeah. So basically here, dhatu means the bodily tissues or the bodily fluids which are present. And dhatu basically means which does the dharana of the body. Dharanat dhatavaha. This is how the nomenclature of that term dhatu arises. Dharanat. Dharana here means withholding, or one which supports the tissues or the organs or the parts or the complete system which supports a body and mind is nothing but dhatu. So dharana, it does the whole holding of the body and mind. And then mala are those which we can call it as the excretory products. May it be the urine, may it be the feces, or may it be the sweat. So all these three can be considered, are considered as mala. So I hope you understood now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now let's come back to just the doshas. So you said there are three
Yeah.
different doshas, right? That's what you said.
Yes.
Okay, so we've all heard about kapha, pitta, and vata. So maybe for this session, you just give an intro of these three doshas, and we can talk more in detail next time if you like. It's up to you. So let's just tell us what exactly these three doshas mean on just a beginner
Yeah.
like me. I have no idea what it means.
Got it. So, firstly, it's a very good thing that we are starting Ayurveda 101 sessions because I think right now Ayurveda is the game changer because most of especially the Indians, have understood that their home science, which is Ayurveda, is the game changer these days after the COVID effect.
Mm-hmm.
And since we are doing all these live sessions for them itself, so definitely they are all welcome to ask many of the questions. Those viewers who have joined, please, if you have any questions, you can definitely throw your questions and then we'll be happy to answer it. And then if we go ahead with individual dosha, that is Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. So
Yes.
in short, if I want to explain you, so the whole functioning or the whole machinery works. The main button is Vata dosha here. Fine. So Vata dosha is one which controls everything. So some people correlate it with air, some people correlate it with ether, some
Yeah.
people correlate with hollow space, whatever it is, but it is the main functional entity which controls the whole body and mind, especially the mind also, because the whole nervous system, what we call, is nothing but the functioning of Vata dosha.
I see.
If you want to correlate it, which is not very apt, but if you want to correlate it and you want to understand it, then
Mm-hmm.
it is like you can correlate it to the whole nervous system. And then when it comes to Pitta, then it
Yeah.
is the whole digestive system, which we can
Correct.
call as Pitta.
Yes.
The functioning of the digestive system will be Pitta.
Okay.
And whatever it is, like it may be the digestion part, or it may be the next part,
Yeah.
absorption part, assimilation part. Somewhere the Pitta is involved here,
Okay.
especially in the digestion. And
Okay.
then when it comes to the kapha, then the whole respiratory system is based on kapha.
Okay.
Uh, and as a prakrita one, that is as a natural one, it is based on kapha dosha.
Okay.
So, but having said that, I would like to mention one important thing, that every dosha is present everywhere.
I see.
Like if I mention that nervous system mainly is the functioning of Vata or the physiology of Vata, it doesn't mean Pitta and Kapha are not present. They are absolutely present there. So it means that all these three dosha are whole and sole responsibility, whole and sole responsible factors
Mm-hmm.
which tell us if an individual is healthy or if an individual is not healthy.
Okay.
I hope
So
that I
they have to
made
be
it
in
clear.
balance. They have to be in balance in
They
our
have to
body.
be in balanced state always.
Okay. Okay. All right. So maybe what we do is we talk about know your dosha, meaning we always hear, hey, do you know your
Yes,
dosha? And there are so many dosha quiz out there in the internet. So we can take that topic next time and to really go into more detail about maybe what your dosha is, what my dosha is, and we can make it a more like a quiz and a fun like thing. Any
definitely.
questions? Any questions from anyone who's joining? We see a lot of people joining us.
Yeah,
But this is just an intro. So if you want to add more intro on the basics of Ayurveda or Dhatu, please go ahead and do that. And then next session, we'll go more in detail of the each and every dosha.
got it. So definitely. So as I mentioned you, dosha, dhatu, and mala, these are the
Yes.
basics of Ayurveda on
Yes.
which the whole Ayurveda is based.
Okay.
And one important thing is these are the whole and soul things in the body. So
Okay.
nothing else is existing apart from these.
Okay. Okay.
Whatever it is, if you want to compare it to the contemporary science, each and everything which has been told in that science is part and parcel of these dosha, dhatu, or mala.
Okay.
So
Okay.
basically, yeah, so basically they are the pillars or the foundations.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Sharad. We'll see you next Friday, same time. And
Definitely.
yeah, signing off right now. Have a great evening with all the viewers. Thank you so much for watching us. Let us know your questions. We are starting this series in a simple layman terms. With that, thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.